Hey guys, good morning. It's Tony. Before I start the video, I do want to say please like, subscribe, and comment. And if you want to join the Patreon, you can join at patreon.com/but I'm not a trader. Today's not going to be a very long video. Yesterday, I did say that I was extremely bearish to the low side. That pre-market move took us all the way down to 433, which is a pretty huge drop from that 437, right? So full 4 points, and SPY moving like $2 intraday is already pretty ridiculous. And for us to drop pre-markets from 437 to 433 and then rally, like $6 is absolutely ridiculous. But even then, still bearish. The 4 hour on SPX is bearish. The daily is bearish. The 16 hour bearish. The 8 hour is closing bearish in about an hour. And the 6 hour is bearish. If we look at the dollar, right, this isn't going to be a long video. The 6 hour is bullish. The 4 hour should be bullish. Yeah, there it is. Give it a second. I think the daily still bullish. 6 hour, 8 hour. 8 hours closing bullish in about 2 hours. And the 16 hour also curling up. The NASDAQ, same thing. The NASDAQ is running, everything is bearish right now. The 4 hour is still bearish. What I'm really looking for is that 2-day close. Once that 2-day, I'm currently in a bunch of puts, and I'm super short, right? So if this closes, I can expect another drop, similar to this, right? So if we drop like this, I'm expecting something like let's go down here. Possibly dropping another, like 6% on all big tech to the low side. And to just kind of give relevance on that, and I'd say, let me see right here. Let's go with the first trigger. That's a big drop. Possibly another $30 drop in the next 22 days. So even we use today's high, right? We'll go 22 days, drop $29, 29.2, like around here. That doesn't work. Get rid of this. By early-ish November, first week, second week, we could be back at 410, right? And if we set a little, right, I'll set an alert, but you have plenty of support there at that whole range. So anywhere between 417 to 410, actually I'd say probably more like 417 is more likely, just because you have a lot of resistance there, right? That was previous resistance right here, all this right here. So I definitely say they have a really good shot, if this closes on the 2-day, to drop all the way down to that level. But right now we are kind of sinking. My guess is that you come back up, retest this, and then you drop down to like a 434 today. That's my guess right now, because everything is pretty bearish, and you already broke these lows of today. I think yesterday we went lower. So yesterday we were at 433 at its lowest before recovering. I can definitely see us drop a little bit more at open, and then possibly fill that gap, because right now we are on gap, right? We do have a gap open on SPY. So let's go with regular. You're down 2 points from open, right? And then QQQ, same thing. Pretty sure QQQ is down at 365. So that's really gross, right? And we can even look at Apple too. Apple is down to 175. So you're getting very, very close to hitting that low of yesterday, right? One more dollar drop. But my guess here is that you start dropping heavy. Oh, that's a nice recovery right there. So, we'll see how that closes. That's a nice pop on that's a nice 5-minute candle pop right there. So again, I can see this being the retest and dropping back down to 434, but we'll see. because I don't know what can happen, right? Best case scenario is that you probably just, you know, if you have puts, maybe get out at open, because, you know, this can recover either way, right? For the most part, I am pretty bearish, but we'll see what happens. But you know, everything is pretty bearish on every single, you know, indicator, and the stochastic has a lot of room to fall, so we could definitely come back to like a 21 level for SPY. But we'll see. What you want to do is you want to, if you're holding puts, you know, you want this to be the retest, right? Because you can't have this break above this trend, right? If we break above this trend, then we're going back to like a 436, right? So that'll completely F up, you know, everybody's position if you're short. And these big candle recoveries here is what I always worry about, because I hate these big recovery candles. And you've been doing that pretty frequently on SPX as of recently. So, but as of right now, I see this being the retest and the drop. But if you come back above trend, you'll probably see 436, and you'll recover that gap. And it looks like, you know, you are pushing really strong on this candle, so I would not be surprised if we push to the upside. But as of right now, you know, everything is pretty bearish. I'm not holding anything today. I don't want to hold through earnings for Tesla and Netflix. So, you know, we'll come back tomorrow. We'll see where earnings on Tesla and Netflix came from. See, look at that, boom. And there's a full engulfing too, so I definitely look at longing this to the upside. So I'm probably going to get out of my shorts, because this is a heavy push to the upside. If you close up here above this open price of 435,188 on this previous candle, I'm going to take this long to the upside and get out of my shorts. So I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.